Hey everybody, it's me, Super, and today we are back with another 1v1 show match here between our Lord and Saviour Purcy and Dern. I'm joined here by the absolute unit himself, Little Pace. How you doing, Pace?
That is me. How are you?
Yeah, good, good. Looking forward to this 1v1. After seeing Mojack and Strafe the other day, want to see what the fruit ball has to offer here. So, without further ado, let's get into things. Let's drop a message in the chat. Let's get going. So what are you expecting from this one, Pace?
I'm expecting mostly grounded plays from Purcy. He's pretty good at ones. I don't know too much about Dern, so I'm interested to see how he plays. But I think it's going to be a close one.
Yeah, we play quite a lot of ones with Purcy, so we know that he does like a few games. But Dern's going to kick things off here with a nice little shot on the bounce here to catch Purcy unawares. Purcy a little bit out of position as he maybe overcommits a little bit on that challenge, but the favourable bounce out does just allow for Dern to take advantage there.
Yeah, nice recovery from Dern. He got bumped, but spun his car around, landed nicely, and was able to put it away.
So we have the second kickoff now. Purcy coming in, getting the favourable kickoff of the two players there. Dern coming in now, grabs the boost. Purcy does have 50. Going to just get the interesting 50-50 there. That takes it just beyond the goal. Purcy not having enough just to slide that one in. Doesn't commit to it either. Nice little block there from Purcy. Dern now, just on the defense, waiting for the chance coming in. Does make a great save there with very little boost. It's going to fly over into the corner. Purcy steals the boost again. Dern really struggling here on 12. Purcy going to take
got the boost control at the moment. Purcy's just letting Dern make the blocks, but he can't really get out. Not much he can do.
Yeah, really hard when you are taking that boost over and over and you just sat there dry, but Purcy just misses the flick, gets a bump on Dern though, manages to keep a little bit of pressure on there. As Dern now trying to do something with the ball. Maybe a miscontrol there as Purcy's able to get it over him, but all the time in the world now Purcy, but Dern's recovered, pushes off to the side. Can Purcy grab that boost again? He does steal it off Dern, which is a bit of a shame for him. Dern now on the attack. Gets the boost and the ball this time, but it's in a bit of an awkward situation. Purcy's going to take advantage of that little pop-up there. Dern out of position as this just transitions into a more offensive play for Purcy.
Yeah, he's done the right thing there, Dern. He's kept close, but once he's got the boost, I think he just needs to give Purcy a bit more space because he's got too close and Purcy's just flicked it straight over him.
Let's come in now. Purcy again with the kickoff. Strong always in the kickoffs as Purcy. Frustratingly strong when we tend to play him, but it's fine. Purcy now dribbling it across field. Dern reads it down and comes in fast. It's a nice play. Could get the challenge in here. Does so. Gets up high. Purcy could just score this one, but he's going to miss the open goal.
Clip it. Clip it.
Grabs the boost though. He's got more than Dern. He's going to put that in the goal there for 2-1.
He's made up for it. He's got the boost still. Dern went all in there for the demo. Didn't quite get it, and after that point, there's not much he could do.
Purcy doing a good job this game of stealing the boost when needed. Dern struggling to work with the resources that he's been limited to so far. But Dern this time with a very favourable kickoff. Managed to get the boost as well, popping it up off the wall. He's going to go for an interesting play here. He's going to dribble it forward. What's going to happen? Get the flip reset, but Purcy reads it and cuts it out. Again, misses the opportunity for the open, but he does recover and come in for 3-1. That's a bit too overcommitment there from Dern.
Yeah, it's an all-or-nothing play from Dern. When you go up on the wall in ones, you've got to get the goal, because if you don't get it, Purcy makes the challenge and he's just stranded at that point.
As we come in here now, fifth kickoff, 3 minutes and 5 on the clock. Dern gets a great kickoff here, manages to get the opportunity to put it back in the goal. Purcy does get the clear, great recovery off the kickoff there. Dern's going to find the little touch and it's going to be put off the post there by Purcy. Nice awareness from Dern to realise that the goal was slightly open there, but Purcy does enough just to recover, and just driving into the ball here puts it away for the fourth goal for Purcy.
Yeah, I think Dern goes for the booster, but then realises Purcy's already going too close, and at that point again, it's too late. It's Purcy in control there so far.
Yeah, as soon as that demo came in, Dern's on the back foot. He's got to react to when he's going to which side of the field he's going to spawn on, whether he has time to get a boost or not. And before he's even made the decision, Purcy's on the attack. Dern coming in, pushing it down the other end.
This is a risky play, Dern.
Can he make something of it though? He
That's
does.
Actually, really nice.
He has gone for the risky play here, but it's paid off.
Fair play.
That is some great control there from Dern, managing to get somewhat of a dish, I guess you could say. But that is really good mechanical control there from Dern to be able to put that in on the near post there. Well done. Now, kick off, quite neutral. Dern managing to turn, but he's not got enough boost to challenge for it, not reading it quick enough. Purcy's going to beat him to it, and that's going to be in again, 5-2.
Speedy boy. Just goes straight for the ball, jumps before Dern, and it's a 3-goal lead. Pretty back in 2 so far.
Yeah, I think Dern's he's not playing badly, but I think Purcy's just making the best of the opportunities, and obviously with the kickoffs as well, putting Dern under immense pressure from the start of each kind of kickoff. Only Dern, I think, having 1 favourable kickoff and 1 neutral, so important here for Dern to maybe apply a bit of pressure himself, as that's not going to do it there as he backflips away from the ball, and Purcy's just going to dribble it in.
Yeah, this is turns completely the wrong way round and then just reverses straight at the ball. Not the best from Dern. He should have been a slightly more sideways on.
He looked like he was in a good spot to shadow there on the defense, but ended up just completely ballsing it up and conceding there. But now with the ball on top of his score, he's going to get a little flick forward. Needs to get the boost though, or get out. He needs to do something, but he's doing whatever he's doing very slowly. Not fast enough there. Dern's under a lot of pressure if he gets past him here, because the boost grabs aren't really happening there for him. As Purcy wins it out, pushes it to the corner. Demo though could be big, as Purcy's just going to wait for it to get into a better position and knock it in for 7-2.
Yeah, he's playing very aggressive, Dern. He's been on no boost quite a few times now. I think he just needs to realise Purcy's got the ball. He needs to pull out and get some pads, because he's challenging with nothing, and Purcy's just getting past him.
Coming now, the kickoff. Great kickoff again for Dern. Can he get this one just straight in? He can. The ball fell nicely for him right next to the kickoff position, and he can just put it in. As Purcy's going to chase him down the other field, and they maybe a bit frustrated there, but well played from Dern here to take advantage.
Yeah, he'll need to take advantage of them when he gets them. He's probably not going to get many, so when he does, absolutely has to score.
Ball comes in now.
Oh.
Interesting. Firstly, they're doing a good job of realising Dern's messed up whatever was happening there at the start, and taking that one in for 8. Let's see what happens. Just a bit of a mind game, I think, at the end of it.
Next level strats.
Yeah, I think so far it's been a pretty one-sided match so far from Purcy. I think as the game's gone on a bit more, Purcy's starting to take advantage of all the situations that are coming up to him. But Dern now with a bit of a chance, doesn't do anything with it though. Decides he wants to take it into the corner for whatever reason. Just opens up the challenge situation. And now Purcy's going to come in again, gets a nice little flick and put it in under the crossbar.
Yeah, he's just waiting, letting Dern get in. Dern's given him a bit more space this time, but the problem is Purcy has got a really good flick, so it's one of those. Do you give him the space, or do you try and challenge him down quick? Dern's waited, and he's paid the price.
Purcy now getting the boost and the ball off kickoff. He's going to come in now with the ceiling shot. He's got the flip, and he just get the shot away, and it's gone the far post there, but not enough to put it in. He is, what, 6 goals ahead, so he can't afford to let Dern run this one down the other end of the field and put it in.
Yeah, I don't think we'd see that from Purcy if the scores were a bit closer. He's not normally one for going off the wall in ones, but as you said, the scoreline as it is, he can afford to take a few risks.
Yeah, I think Dern's struggling here. What do you think that Dern can maybe do to recover from this?
I think recovering this game is gone at this point, but moving forward, he's got to find a way to try and counter his kickoffs, because at the moment he's just getting beat to him nearly every time. And also, the boost game, he's getting starved, but he's trying to keep with the play. And I think he just needs to learn when he needs to pull out and just get some boost and come back in, because he's sticking with the play with no boost, but he's not really getting anything out of it. So he'd be better off just going and reset.
Yeah, I think so. There's Purcy now again coming in with an opportunity and gets a quick shot away. Just going to roll up the wall there as Purcy comes flying across the face just to grab the boost. Knows that Dern is a bit low, but Dern does get the favourable play up down the other end of the field as Purcy steals his own boost there. Takes it across to the other corner. Going to play it now, dribbling. Gets the bounce dribble. Doesn't play up for it. He's going to take it up the wall again. Dern's going to come in quick this time and take advantage. Tries to pinch it in off the wall, but While it is on target, it doesn't have the pace to take it all the way. As Dern, nice little recovery there to get back into the play. Going to go high again. He's putting a lot of pressure on Dern. Trying to get a bit of momentum, I think, get a bit ahead of steam, ready up for the next game as we do start to enter the last 10 seconds of this first match. Let's see if anybody can put the ball in now. Dern's going to get the cheeky demo at the end here as he's going to put it on his car. Let's see what happens. Is he going to keep it up? He's going to flick it in. Purcy not really sure what's going on. A bit out of position, but it's not a problem. That's 1-0 in the series.
Yeah, really good start from Purcy. No major fireworks, just really solid. Good ground play. And just too much for Dern to handle, I think. Just couldn't keep up with the challenges, and the boost game, I think, was strongly in favour of Purcy that game.
Yeah, I think most of the kickoffs as well, as you mentioned before, really coming out to be a bit of an issue here for Dern, as only getting a couple favourable kickoffs off this first game. Percy, you getting in the game, I think? So. Bit too keen, I think.
Getting excited.
Yeah, I think if Dern can clean up the kickoffs a little bit, which is hard to do against Percy, who's very consistent with his kickoffs, Dern might have an opportunity here, but so far being quite outclassed. He's going to take it in his own corner now. Grabs his boost. Pops it up high. If he can get a quick shot away, could have been dangerous, but puts it off to the side as Percy can do what he wants now. Coming off the backboard, taking all the control all the time. Dern is just giving him as much as he wants. So he tries to come in with a flick there, doesn't quite pay off, but he does get the boost, and Dern struggling again, coming in at an awkward angle, gets a little bump there from Percy, and Percy's going to be able to squeeze it in on the far post.
It's just more of the boost game again. I don't think Dern had really anything in the tank. It was the previous play, Dern's gone up the field off the wall, but he's used all his boost, and then he's had to rush back and not really picked anything up. Percy's just controlling the boost game. And it's again, it's all coming off that kickoff.
As Percy does get another winning kickoff there, pops it high, but not enough to get it on target.
Dern!
He's gone for a boost, but he just manages to get away with it as Percy was low.
Been very lucky there. Percy's missed that. Oh,
this is an opportunity to level the game, and Dern can do it. He brings it all the way at 4:11 on the clock. It's 1-1.
I'm not sure what happened here. Did he just side flip? Oh, was that a ghost?
I'm not really sure.
It looked a bit weird on my screen, but could just be a miss. And Dern will take it.
Not a swing and a miss for Dern on the other end of the field. Be happy with bringing this one level. But as we all know from Percy, he will not sit and take this lightly after the last game. He'll come back and he'll be wanting to score as many as can. But that's a great save there from Dern. Can he recover again and come in and get the save? He opts to not challenge this ball, tries all the long way around, trying to get the positional advantage there, but does manage to get away with things, as Percy now. Maybe playing a little bit aggressive, more aggressive than he should do. Dern's going to take this one all the way down. He's going to get a little flick. It's too high for Percy, and it's a nice little flick there from Dern. Yeah,
Dern just playing smart, just letting Percy go up on the wall. And again, it's an all or nothing play. Tries to make something happen and doesn't, and Dern just cleans up on an open net.
So Dern takes the lead in this second game of the series. Can he maintain it? Can he extend it? From what I've seen so far, I'd be doubtful, but there's no reason why he can't adapt. As he makes a bit of a misplay there, and Percy's just going to wait for it to go in front of the goal and knock it in for 2-2.
Yeah, it's a good challenge from Percy just to get the ball over Dern. Maybe a bit fortunate on the rebound, but he'll certainly take it.
Yeah, Dern was in a bit of an awkward situation there, and Percy did take full advantage, really put the 50-50 into his favour, making it closer to a 90-10 and getting it into the goal there. Dern now grabbing the pads, trying to get past, but again off the kick-off, Percy's taking advantage of these every single time.
Yeah, Dern's just gone flying off to the side. Percy's in perfect position just to put it in. It's unfortunate for Dern. 2-1 lead, and already it's gone.
It does get in your head a little bit when you are in ones and you do lose the lead after those opportunities, and you know that you're unlikely to get opportunities like that again in the match. As Percy's just coming in again off the kickoff, so good at these kickoffs, really consistent.
Yeah, I think Dern needs to maybe just try and mix things up a little bit. Maybe fake a kickoff or delay it, trying to get a dunk. The bottom line is, as it's going right now, he's not winning them. He needs to try something.
That's it. That's what happens again. That's a bit better there, I think, pinching it off to the side. Something a bit different. Makes Purcy actually work for the shot a little bit more this time. As Purcy now has the boost, but Dern can push it off to the side. Purcy with a touch. Put it back in. Dern going to clean up again. Going high. Bounces right up off the two of them into the central of the box. But Dern manages to get back and push that one off to the side as well. Purcy now just double jumping into the corner. A nice little touch there to take it, but Dern reads it, pushes it high. Purcy with the boost grab again. Dern with not a lot, I don't think, as they get the 50 again. Grabs the mid as well. But Dern doing a good job to maintain the pressures despite not having much boost in the tank, as Purcy now has to respect the shot opportunity coming in. It's a bit awkward there, but Dern doesn't take advantage, and now it's going to go all the way down the other end of the field, but he's got enough to push it off into the corner. Purcy now cutting there for the 50, doing well, buying himself time to get back as the ball flopping in at the middle here, as nobody really knows what's going on with it, but Purcy does manage to come out with control, taking it into the corner again, grabs the boost, grabs the ball, then smushing it into the corner and punching it all the way down the other edge of the side of the field. Gets the little demo there, but not taking a huge amount of advantage of that, as Purcy does come all the way back, but maybe that was the plan, as it baited him in a little bit for a shot, as Purcy now under the pressure. And Dern going to come in here. Oh, that's unlucky. It's just off the post. Bit of a misplay there from Purcy, and Dern not able to take advantage.
Oh, Dern. Oh, Dern.
Oh, Dern.
It's, that's... oh, dear.
That's a field's
He's done the right thing. He's done the right thing to turn and challenge quick, but he's just misread, and he's just come across the ball too much. Purcy gets pretty much a gift of a goal, really.
It was a shame, considering the last 30 seconds there for Dern was looking quite favourable. He did have a good chance to put it in and beans it off the post, but he does get a nice little flick here. Dern bringing it in for 5-3.
A kick-off goal from Dern.
You'll love to see it. Here it comes. Nice.
There you go. Very nice finish.
Actually tucked under the crossbar as well. Could have very easily beamed that one anywhere on the backboard, but does keep control of it and stays competitive in this game too. There's now Purcy on the side. A little wave dash there to pick up the boost. Going to just wait for Dern, who has to respect the challenge, but he does realise that Purcy's going to take his time and challenges fast. Now Purcy on the back foot. Dern not with any boost and with no boost and giving the ball away like that. This could be another goal here for Purcy. That seems unfortunate.
Another aggressive play from Dern with zero boost. You've got to make Purcy at least use some boost or work for the ball, but he's just basically passed it straight to him. Just a free goal for Purcy.
Yeah, Dern's understanding of when and when not to push, really maybe being a bit of his downfall here, as he grabs that mid pad there. It's a poor touch off to the side, but better than just giving it all in and overcommitting. He does take his time and get the boost. Ball's going to come back in the middle here. Purcy has to work hard to push that off to the side. Dern now coming in, gets the 50-50 into the middle. He's got more speed to come in. Percy gets the win there. Dern now with the control, taking it off to the side. Opts not to take it into the corner for the boost and ends up getting dunked as a result of it on the dribble. Dern now pushing it off to the side. Maybe smart there not to go for it. Opts to take control a little bit more. Gets a great pinch there. Now he's not going to go all the way. Percy might not be able to recover, and he does. That's the Coxer pinch there for Dern.
Oh, what a goal! Like, out of nowhere. Just. Oh wow, fair enough.
Beautiful.
Well, that maybe just give him that bit of a boost. 50 seconds left. Yes. Still more than enough time, especially in ones.
100%. If you can get a kick-off goal here, let's see how things go. It's favourable again for Percy there, and I'm not sure if Dern can come back and get it. He does manage to get the recovery right this time.
Good boost steal from Purcy.
Yeah, definitely taking all the pressure off himself there by taking Dern's boost, as Dern's forced to take it across field to grab the boost again. Going to use a lot of it though, taking this one into nowhere, as he manages to get the 50, which was actually quite dangerous because Purcy could have got the shot away, but he gets it away anyway, and he's going to open the lead up there to 3 goals again.
Yeah, it's another off-the-wall play. Uses most of his boost. Purcy just waits for him to fall down. Just takes over.
It has been the story a lot of the time here. I think Purcy taking over, Dern struggling to keep up. He's done better in the second game to adapt and try and take advantage of the situations, but these kickoffs just being absolutely deadly for Dern. Purcy now going to take advantage there.
Another goal.
It's a shame here. I mean, Dern making a few missed touches perhaps. I don't think this quite was going where he wanted it to go, as he end up caught in a bit of nowhere, trying to go for boost and the ball at the same time, and Purcy just says, "I'll have that, thank you very much."
Again, it was off the kickoff. Just all that pressure that you put on yourself by losing it. But he's won one here. Maybe a boost though.
What can happen? Gets a little flick off to the side, which is good play actually. Forces Purcy to not get the boost, and he's going to get a little bump there. But with 9 seconds left and a 4-goal deficit, I don't think it's going to happen for Dern. He's going to have to reverse sweep to come back in this series. So let's see what he can do here with 0 boost. Almost a little pinch there, but he just let this one drop as Purcy takes a 2-0 lead.
That's just more of the same, to be honest. Well, good ground play from Purcy. Nothing stupid. Keeping it smart, keeping it simple. And just again, kickoffs. It's a big one in ones. If you lose the kickoff, you just put that much pressure on yourself every time.
Yeah, I'm not sure how much 1v1 how many games you're back in the game again, Faith.
Oh,
I'm not sure how many games Dern has played in 1v1, but judging from this, I definitely say that Purcy is the more experienced duelist, really taking advantage of those 1v1 situations on the kickoffs and flicks and whatever else is coming forward. This Purcy seems to be in the right place and doing the right thing every time. Let's just kick off now. It's pushed off to the side. Purcy, 63 boost, Dern on the backboard. They're going to play this one awkwardly, but Purcy does respect him a little bit, but Dern just not doing enough with the ball as Purcy's able to put this in for 1-0.
I thought Dern recovered well here to get the block, but Purcy didn't actually hit the ball, so Dern didn't have anything to block. So he ended up going past the ball. Purcy pulls it out, and it's an empty net.
That's it. As Dern 1-0 down again in this game 3. Could be getting swept if things keep going as they are. And would honestly be not an unfair result, I don't think, because Purcy has been the dominant performer today. Dern now with a nice touch down the field, and lucky not to get it on target. He comes in with a nice challenge, gets it high in at the corner, grabs the boost. Purcy, though, with boost himself, but the 50-50 goes high. Now, Purcy, next again, nice little touch, and just push that into the middle of the field. Just off target, though. There's an opportunity to take it to 2 goals. I'm sure he'll have more chances, but he's coming in again. Grabs a bit more push, goes for the demo play, and it's just going to roll in. He does get the extra touch there to put it in, but it's a bit of a savage play there from Purcy.
Oh, that hurts. That hurts. It's done. Nothing you can do. Nice from Purcy. It's a 2-goal lead.
Taking advantage of that situation nicely. Recognising that he can come in and take that demo play was a clear sign that he has maybe a little bit more experience with these 1v1s, and Dern just really struggling now to get any meaningful touch on the ball. He can't really do what he wants. Everything's quite awkward for him, and Purcy just in full control. As the pinch 50-50 goes into the middle here, Dern needs to take advantage of that, but pushes it off to the side, unfortunately. Again, awkward with the boost, though. He can recover, but he's too close to the play. Purcy's going to clean up, but it's going to go off the post. Just unlucky there. A little touch there, just pushes it into the mid for Dern to take advantage of the 50-50. He grabs the boost himself, does Dern, and can he get a little shot away here? Purcy's on nothing, and that's going to be, what, 2-1 in favour of Purcy, but Dern getting this goal.
It's a little bit better. He realises he pushes Purcy off the boost and also bumps him. It just allows him to keep control of the ball. It's a good shot.
I think Purcy did well to get as far over the goal as he did, but it's just not enough when the ball gets transitioned that quickly. It's Dern now with a nice little kickoff. What can he do? Gets a poor touch, if any at all, as Purcy can just clean up and push it down the other end of the field. Dern needs to look after the boost he's got. He's going to play a bit of a mistouch there, but Purcy can't quite take full advantage of that situation as Dern grabs the boost. Just needs to knock it in. He does get the on-target hit, and that's going to be 2-2. Again, Dern, early in this third game, coming up strong.
Yeah, it's a good challenge from Dern. Purcy, often when a player's struggling in net, he'll just kind of wait and bait them out and let them panic. At that time, I think he just waited a bit too long, and Dern's managed to get back under control. He's pulled out a good challenge, and we're level.
That's it. Not level on that kickoff again, though, as Purcy gets it into the other end, into Dern's end of the field. Dern with a nice little touch there to take it away. Has to retreat though and get the boost. Purcy inviting him in. Let's see what happens here. Let's see what the mind games are, as Dern's going to fall into the shadow position. Purcy though is just going to bring it with a little lead carry into the goal, and that's going to be 3-1 there.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I think Dern might have been expecting the flick here. Purcy just too quick. Takes it over him.
It's always risky to let Purcy take the ball into control. He does have a lot of mechanical control of the ball when he wants to. Can put it into good positions when he wants to. And Dern now putting a bit of pressure under Purcy as he grabs the boost and pushes the ball down Percy's end, but Percy's able to pick it up, gets a big flick down the other end of the field. Dern going to be too far away from it, and Percy's just going to beat him to it. He's going to push it in the bottom right corner.
He's managed to do that with pretty much no boost there, Percy. Minus the first flick, he's just picked up some pads on the way. I don't think Dern expects him to get such a good flick from where he was.
Definitely Dern caught on the front foot there almost, as he was looking to play pressure and keep the ball in Percy's end, but all of a sudden Percy transitions it to the other end and takes big advantage of Dern's lack of understanding perhaps of what was fully going on. But Dern with a nice little block there as Percy came in with a bit of an aerial play, but Dern now putting it off to the side. Can he get the double? No, he doesn't. Not enough boost. Percy pinches it off to the side, but it's just where Dern is. He gets a little shot away and it's going to hit off that near post as Percy, nice little jump there to avoid the demo, but Dern takes advantage of Percy's little jump, but again off the crossbar, and it's going to hit the post as well. Percy, can he take advantage? This is awful for Dern. It's unlucky, but it's going to go all the way, and Percy's going to put it in for 5 goals.
Oh, Dern, he's had about 3 or 4 shots, all of which hit post or crossbar, and that's painful to watch.
You got to feel for Dern there as he's trying everything he can to try it. Instead of making it 5-2, make it 4-3, and now he's got a 3-goal deficit again to try and whittle down. Percy grabs his boost, takes control in the corner. Dern taking up the shadow position again, going for that challenge again. I think he's a bit of a risky play because you saw what happened last time with it. He needs to either fully commit or don't wait. So far he's kind of starting to shadow a little bit too much and then letting Percy do what he wants. Gets just enough control of the ball with Dern now. Little aerial there. Percy's jumped. He's going to force himself out of the play a little bit as Dern can keep control. Misses that touch to take it further into his own field as Dern, but Dern manages to cut it in. Percy and Dern pushing each other off the ball, trying to go for each other's demos, I think, as they're coming into this into Percy's back left corner. But Percy with the boost and the ball, Dern with nothing. He's going to be able to dribble this one all the way as Percy comes in with a hook shot type touch. I was thinking he was going to hook it, but he's just buying as much time as he can off the clock.
Wasting the time. So again, he's looked a bit better this game, Dern. I think he's tried to. He's had more pressure. He's had a few chances, but he just final touch just isn't quite there. He just keeps missing the ball or putting the shot wide. And I think it might just be a game of missed chances for him.
Yeah, I think so. I think maybe we can get this back to 4-3 as it was just a few seconds ago. Maybe Dern can make a bit more of this game, but now that he's 4 goals behind, it's going to be a big ask here with 1 minute left on the clock as Dern takes it onto Percy's backboard. Going to try again. We've seen him once with the mechanical prowess on the backboard there, but not this time around. He's going to give up possession and the ball, and Percy's able to take advantage when Dern's low on boost.
Percy just playing the smart game, lets Dern waste all his boost, lets him drop it down, just says thank you very much, picks it up, and it's in the open net. It's the simplest of playing ones, but when your opponent keeps taking up the wall, it's just gifting you goals.
Yeah, Dern definitely being a victim of going for just too aggressive players that are going to require too much resources. But as well, just Percy being strong on the kickoffs every time. Just everything seemingly against Dern this match. Potentially outmatched, outclassed, as the scorelines have suggested so far. Dern now with a big hit down. Percy doing well to get back and get a little touch off to the side there. As Dern does get Percy's boost, manages to keep the pressure on, challenging early. Can he get his other one as well? He can. Going to push it up off the corner. He's going to get a nice little read there for Percy to play it into him, and Dern puts this in for his 3rd goal. Is this too much for Dern to come back?
Well, if it was Percy that was 4 goals down with 20 seconds left, you know what? I think there might just be a chance with his kickoffs, but the way it's gone so far, I'm not convinced Dern could pull this off.
Yeah, we definitely have to see a positive kickoff here from Dern as Percy opts for the fake kickoff. Doesn't go for it at all, as it was almost dangerous there, but there's no boost grab. Percy does get it. That's not what Dern wanted at all. I guess Percy playing for the time-wasting game, but ends up backfiring. But with 5 seconds left, I think Percy might have just bought enough time in that little cheeky play there to secure the win.
Yeah, I think that's all she wrote. Dern had a better game in game 3, but overall, Percy's just been too strong for Dern to make a real game of it.
Yeah, Definitely. I think Dern did improve over the 3 games here. Had some good plays, good individual plays every now and then, but Purcy just more consistent overall over the 3 games, and does take the easy 3-0 series win. But with that being said, that is the end of the series, and we've enjoyed watching this little 1v1 show. It's the first one that I've recorded actually of the Fruit Bowl. It's been well. Percy asking for challenges there. Can someone knock Percy off the Fruit Bowl spot here? As I'm sure people will be chomping at the bit to try and have a match here. But with that being said, I'd like to thank Pace for joining me today with this 1v1.
Thank you for having me. It's been a pleasure to watch.
Yeah, and I hope to see you all on the stream when this will be broadcast. And yeah, we'll see you next time. See you later. Top banana.
Easy game.
Percy joining just a little bit too soon.
Yeah, I didn't realise.